Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to draft up your own bodice block. I've left a link in the description for a downloadable step-by-step guide that you can use to follow along in this video, and it also has all of the measurements that you might need for different sizes. Okay, so let's get started. For this block you're going to need some paper, a ruler, French curve, scissors, a notcher, a hole puncher, a tracing wheel, measuring tape, a pencil, pen, marker and rubber. Okay, so to start you're going to want to mark in your first dot on the top corner of your page, and you're going to mark this number 0. Taking your ruler, you're going to want to square across from 0 and then square down from 0. So at 0, measure down 1.5 centimeters and mark this point as number 1. So from 1, measure down the arm's eye depth measurement plus 0.5 centimeters, and this point will be number 2. So at 2, square across. At 2, measure across half of the bust size plus 5 centimeters and then mark this point as number 3. At 3, square up and down, and this line will be your center front line. Okay, so where the center front line meets the top line, you're going to mark this point as number 4. So back at 1, you're going to measure down the nape to waist measurement, and this point will be marked in as number 5. So at number 5, square across to the center front line, and then this point will be number 6. At number 5, measure down the waist to hip measurement, and this point will be marked in as number 7. So at number 7, square across to the center front line, and this point will be marked in as number 8. Okay, so going back to 0, measure across 1/5 of the neck size minus 0.2 centimeters, and this point will be number 9. From point 9 to 1, draw in your neck curve using the French curve ruler. And if you don't have a French curve ruler, you can use a normal ruler. Just keep angling it so that you're getting a nice kind of curved shape. So at 1, measure down 1/5 of the arm's eye depth measurement minus 0.7 centimeters. This point will be marked in as number 10. So at 10, square across only half of the block. At number 9, measure down the shoulder length measurement plus 1 centimeters, and make sure to be hitting that line that you've created at 10, and when you get this point, mark it in as number 11. Okay, so now you're going to want to divide the line from 9 to 11 in half, and this midway mark will be number 12. So at 12, draw a dotted line down 5 centimeters in length. At that point, draw a dotted line inwards by 1 centimeters in length, and then mark this point as number 13. Okay, so the dart width on the back is 1 centimeter wide. So at the number 12 mark, you're going to want to measure out 0.5 centimeters each side of 12. So connect each of these points then with number 13, and that'll be your dart. Okay, so going to number 2, you're going to want to measure across half of the back width measurement plus 0.5 centimeters. This will be just for ease. So at this point, then mark it in as number 14. So now at 14, you're going to want to square up to the line that you created at 10, and this point will be number 15. Okay, so midway between 14 and 15, you're going to want to mark in number 16. And then midway from 2 to 14, you're going to want to mark in number 17. So at 17, square down using a dotted line. Okay, so at the line that squares out from 5, mark in number 18. And then at the line that squares out from 7, which is the hip line, you're going to want to mark in number 19. So at 4, measure out 1/5 of the neck measurement minus 0.7 centimeters, and this point would be number 20. Okay, so from 4, measure down 1/5 of the neck measurement minus 0.2 centimeters, and then this point will be number 21. So now you're going to want to take your French curve ruler and draw in your neck curve from number 20 to 21. So at 3, measure across half of the chest measurement plus half of the dart width, and this point will be number 22. Okay, so at point 22, you want to square up only a short distance. So midway between 3 and 22 is going to be your point number 23. Okay, so at 23, square down using a dotted line. At the line squared out from 6, you're going to want to mark in number 24. And then at the bottom line, square out from 8 and mark in number 25. Okay, so going back to number 23, you're going to want to measure down 2.5 centimeters. And this point will now be number 26. Okay, so now go ahead and join number 20 and number 26 together. Okay, so at 20, measure across the dart width measurement, and this point will be number 27. So then at 27 and 26, join them together to create your dart. Okay, so going back up to 11, you're going to want to measure down 1.5 centimeters and then mark this point as number 28. Okay, so from 28, square across approximately 10 centimeters, and this will get you your point number 29. Okay, so at 27, square down the shoulder length measurement and make sure that you're hitting that line that joins 28 and 29. And then at this point, mark number 30. Okay, so going back to 22, measure up 1/3 of the distance from 3 to 21, and this point will be number 31. So midway between 14 and 22 is going to be your point number 32. Okay, so at 32, square down with a dotted line, and at the line that joins 18 to 24, mark in number 33. And then at the line joining 19 and 25, mark in number 34. Okay, so going back to 14, you're going to want to measure up at an angle by 2.5 centimeters and just mark in a small dot. So at 22, measure up at an angle again by 2 centimeters and then mark in another small dot. Okay, so draw arrows from the points 22 and 14 to just join up and hit those dots that you're after marking in. Okay, so now using your French curve ruler, draw in the arm's eye joining points 11, 16, 32, 31 and 30 all together. And that's your finished block. So now all you have to do is fill in all the information that you might need. So from this point on, you might want to transfer this pattern onto cardboard just so that you have a nice solid pattern block to work with. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and stay tuned if you want to see how I'm going to make a few tops using this actual pattern block. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, as it'll really help my channel grow. And also check out my social media if you want to keep up to date with little projects that I'm working on. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!